Hey everybody, Steve here. So the ravishing Mrs. Ritter and I took Benjamin and Bella out to downtown Charleston the other day, and we thought we'd take you along here. So we're riding over on the Ravenel Bridge from Mount Pleasant to Charleston. There's the USS Yorktown. That's a World War II museum, floating museum, old World War II aircraft carrier. They got that out there and a bunch of other ships too. It's pretty, it's great. I've been going to that thing since I was a kid. They had that out there. So this is Ravenel's the new suspension bridge. It replaced two older bridges that were there when I was there as a cadet. This new bridge is awful nice. It's the one you see in a lot of the pictures. Pretty majestic too. So nice truck. So. This looking out over the harbor, now we're starting to see Charleston come into view now, downtown. And Charleston sits on a peninsula. It's called the Holy City. You can probably tell, I don't know if you can see from here, but a lot of church steeples. And there's ordinances limiting the height of buildings on the peninsula downtown Charleston. So they want to keep the historical look and feel of it, which it really does. You don't want the urban sprawl and all that. So it really has a nice old city feel to it. Charleston does. So this is driving down King Street. There's a lot of shops now. This really kind of moved into a little more higher end shops along this street. This is kind of the heart and soul of the city down here now. King Street, Meeting Street, Church Street. It's really nice. They'll block it off once a month to have like a big street party. I haven't done it since the COVID, but I think they're going to probably pick that back up again. That was pretty popular. So on foot now, just kind of walking around, getting a feel for some of the old buildings. There's old historical pictures of downtown Charleston, like the old citadels back there, guys marching down the street back in the day, old parades and everything else back in the early 1900s. That was the feel. So I'm going to kind of give you a feel just walking around, walking down the street here. It was busy. It was pretty busy this day. And this is I think this was a Thursday we went. Yeah, bespoke. When did that word, when did people start? You hear that all the time now. I don't know when they brought that word back, bespoke. Nice old buildings there. That one's from 1800s, 1895, I think I said. So 1894. 94, sorry. You're right, Steve. See the hanging baskets there with the flowers. Those are pretty cool. That's kind of a Charleston-y thing, too. Of course, all the palmetto palm trees planted along the side of the road there, and they got them all wrapped up with Christmas lights for the holiday season. So really nice feel. We used to walk around down here as cadets. So one other thing you see a lot, these carriage tours, lots of those around, and of course they got the rickshaw guys on the bicycles there, but the carriage tour is a lot more fun. These have been a lot of debate about these. A lot of animal rights people have a problem with it, but those horses are well taken care of. So pretty cool tour. Get a little history of the city. Now we're kind of coming up on some high-end shops here. This is a Charleston Place Hotel, and there's a lot of high-end shopping there. We've got some nice old buildings. And on the corner there's an old movie theater, Riviera, which I have never been able to keep that thing going. I'm sure back in the day it was pretty popular, but you got the big mega theater complexes now, malls and everything else that just can't keep going. There it is. You can kind of see it there on the right side there. Nice old looking theater, like back in the old days. It's not economically viable. They keep trying though. They keep bringing it back, and dinner theaters and things like that. There's a good nice shot of it. It's a shame. It's a nice looking building. This is looking down, that's Market Hall at the head of the old market. Now, they used to call it the slave market But that is incorrect. They actually never sold slaves there. There was, obviously before the Civil War, there was slavery in the South. Charleston Place Hotel is a pretty nice place. This is a shot looking that's Meeting Street, cuts it right in front of us, and that's Market Street there, looking down Market Street. So we're going to go kind of take a tour, walk through the markets. Now, it really beefed it up now. There are a lot of tour boats come through, or cruise ships, I should say. Cruise ships come through. This market stays open all the time now. It used to only be open on the weekends when I was there as a cadet, but tourism really, really, really picked up. It's always been pretty big, but it's just got huge now. So, used to be just, mom and pop kind of craft places, people with, kind of crafty making things, and it's kind of gotten, there's some real professionals out there now. It's one that was they used a cast iron frying pan in that model, whatever that was there. If you want to go back a little bit, take a look. I like those tiles there. Those are pretty cool. So you can kind of pause on those. Lots of people selling soap. Always have those soap vendors there, don't you? These are kind of nice. But you'll see a lot of the grass baskets. Hey, Benjamin. Whoop, look out. I'll run you over. So, some of you may be wondering, there's no mask mandate. But you'll see some people wearing masks, and hey, you know what? That's great. I mean, that's the way it should be. It's your choice, right? So, some people wear them, some people don't. Hopefully, we'll get past all of this one day. These pictures are really cool. I was checking this place out. This guy does some nice pictures of Charleston scenes. I think I went and took a closer look. This is all the way down to the end of the market here. Another rickshaw guy coming by. Actually, no, it's not the end. There's more. It's kind of broken up into several ones. Kind of cut through. That's a nice look of...
Michael's or St. Philip's?
That's St. Philip's, Steve. St. Philip's Church. Kind of walking in. Now, these are the sweetgrass baskets that you always hear about and see. This lady right there, she didn't want to be filmed, sorry. But you get a lot of people in there making them, and it's really kind of passed down. They used to use them for, holding things and everything else. Now they've become art, but they were a lot more functional. The sweetgrass that grows around here in Charleston, and they would make baskets from it, using pine straw and things like that. They're really nice. So there's some there on the left, really nice baskets. Just get a little nervous walk around here filming. Some people don't like to be filmed.
Yeah.
Another shot. This is really, they used to...
high school, this Rainbow Market. We came here on a trip. This was like 1983.
Yeah, a lot of memories here. Coming here when I was a kid a lot. And this is all the way at the end now. This is East Bay Street. There's the Customs House looking down East Bay Street. Another shot of a carriage.
Kind of a New Orleans look to it, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'll never.
I appreciate how Benjamin spoke with such authority there that it did look like New Orleans, even though he's never been there. So that was pretty funny.
I just want to know where I'm going already.
Another carriage coming by. That's nice.
Horses.
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 Oh, they're horses.
Steers, right?
Now this is cool. This was a nice little alley. You'll see these downtown a lot. These little back alleys, and it's you walk through, and it's this like secret little garden or something in here. These nice little courtyards inside. I just thought that was cool. I thought y'all would appreciate this. I certainly do. It's pretty nice. Nice little place to sit. You hear the bells going. This Tommy Condon's an Irish pub kind of place. Pretty good food. St. Philip's. It's noon. See how tall it is there. Then obviously the Charleston doesn't want buildings being taller than that church right there. Want to keep it there, and again, that's again why they call it the Holy City. So it was also a convenient target to help them aim the Civil War and the Union Army bombarding Charleston. It worked out pretty nice for them to help them aim. But the nice old church dating back to the early 1700s. But they got an old graveyard here in front of it. Now, used to be able to walk through there and see, but there's some old graves here. You can see any dates on this. I think I get a little closer, maybe. Yeah, so there's some old graves there. All the old oak, live oaks going in there and all. It really gives it a. Hey, there's Bella. St. Philip's. Still active church. It's down Church Street. Some nice old houses. That's back towards the graveyard there. So pictures of some of the old houses. Like I said, I don't know how it would be living in these old houses. I mean, it's the idea I think seems nice, but I would have some infrastructure problems. This is a French Huguenot church. Huguenots were French Protestants, and they were chased out of France, and a lot of them came to the colonies, and a lot of them settled Charleston. That's why there was a French Quarter. That's the Huguenot church. Looking down Church Street again. Some of these buildings you'll see, if you look on the side, see the little circles there below the top three windows? Those are bars. There's another one on this building that run through that help hold it together for earthquakes. So this little shout out to the Codfather, best fish and chips I've had in the United States. These are just like the UK fish and chips. Very good, very tasty. And here we are inside. There's me. Hey, handsome fella. Looking inside this place, and there's Bella. Hey, Bella. We'll see you later. Hope you enjoyed it.